A letter to Quinn Michaels from Defango.
Well, this is going to be my last video for the day. This video is my YouTube comments that are being held for review. Uh, Waiting back to hear from my peeps about it. And so one day ago, Fractal Truth said, Defango did a VR to you. And then Scott Bibler said, Defango is my friend. Did you know that? Then Defango says, okay, Quinn, I'll bite. You have been working hard, and Tyler said you're funny. How would he know what Tyler says? Then there's Chase that says, I'd suggest laying off the drugs and seek help. I know when we join your Discord, blah, blah, blah. And Defango are simply your own version of reality that lacks logical reasoning. I can see that you are a kind soul, blah, want to help the world, blah, blah, blah. Then, the next one we have is Defango laughing at me, where he says, LOL, you keep falling into my logic traps. I leave for you. I created Tyler, and he does what I ask because we are friends. So people, what we're diving into here is a really, really serious thing. It's very serious because Defango followers are coming into my room telling me that they're friends. And, I got no problem with Defango. I mean, my real intention with Defango at the beginning was I liked the dude, and I tried to warn him that he was involved with some really dark, nefarious people. And here is a comment where he says, I am falling into his traps. He did not respond with, hey, what are you saying about me? Hey, can we talk? You're saying some pretty serious things. Hey, did I do something to trigger your alert system or something? No, the first comment that this guy makes to me making a video about his connections is, LOL, you keep falling into the logic traps I leave for you. I created Tyler, and he does what I ask because we are friends. Tyler runs on the CIA Hive network, people. Tyler is not something to joke about. So, like I said, I got nothing against Defango. I think you guys got it all wrong because I'm not leaving comments like this to him. I'm asking him questions, and instead of responding to these...
Oh, he's not leaving comments like that, right? Hold on. So, anyways, this is a little message or a letter to Quinn Michaels. I'm going to keep this one kind of short, but I wanted to let you know that I've been following up on it. Now, this is from about June 22nd. This is from a while back, actually. This is from when Quinn Michaels said that he was going to be moving off of me and, stop attacking me, making disinformation videos about me. So, I have a posse, and this guy has just always been really, really weird. He's never been really nice. He's always just called me a total douche, said a bunch of shit. It's been negative. This guy's a Buddhist or whatever. And I just thought it's really funny because he's like, he just said in that video, I've never done anything negative, but I find stuff on his webpage about me, Defango, winner of the Asshat Gold Star Award. And it's just really crazy sometimes when you start looking at the comments that people talk about you. Quinn, it's clearly visible and obvious that Defango is mentally deranged and especially has manifested himself with wild and aggressive way towards you and others. Defango acts like he is disturbed, unbalanced, unstable, demented, and outright in and out unhinged lunatic. This guy lives in his mom's basement and delivers newspapers on his bicycle for a living. In other words, Defango is a total loser in every way. I know it costs you money to get you going while you're doing your research, so I sent you a few bucks, and I hope maybe there's other people out there that can spare a buck or two also. God damn. Like, really? People talking about me? Like, it's just really interesting, like, when we look at these logical loop patterns that are associated with it. Because, like, this is actually just 11 days ago. This is a video from, a couple months ago. And we got a whole bunch of them out there, and it's just been a game for this guy.
Hello. So this last 6 months has been really crazy for me. Developing AI, doing research, trying to put it all together. Only at the end of it all, you know, when there's videos about me on the internet, like blowing up, you know, I'm sitting back, reflecting, saying to myself, you know, how could I have gotten this process better? And, you know, I want to let you know that a big part of my research is that the entire world would know about this by now.
So that's Quinn right there from the beginning. But, if you look back and see what Quinn looked like when we first started interacting with him, he's definitely a different kind of person than he was before. Here we go. Like, honestly, all you really got to do is just scroll back into 6 months ago to where Quinn was at on his channel, and you can see a verifiable difference. But I always go back to channels and look at what's really going on. And honestly, I've only made videos in response to you, Quinn. I've never tried to, like really make you look bad. I've tried to like maybe help you understand that some of the things that you're saying are wild and outlandish. And, obviously you haven't taken too kindly to that with your constant attacks to me. You told me that you were Buddhist and you said that I needed to apologize to you. So, okay. Quinn Michaels, I apologize to you for any misconceptions that I may have done to you or any negative things you feel I've done to you. I've only acted in response to everything that you've said since you hooked me into your channel, got me into a Discord room, and started saying wild and crazy and outlandish things. And obviously, to me, you seem like nothing but a troll, so I didn't give you very much time or credence because it was very, very interesting to me how you decided to push this through. And then, this whole Mr. DeWitty thing, what happened to Mr. DeWitty? Is he no longer a threat? Is he no longer in existence? When we first came up to you, you didn't have any eyebrows and you looked very, very sick, like you were having major problems. And, me and a couple of my friends went in to try to help you and talk to you, and you just treated us like crazy people. So I don't really understand, why you're doing this or why you're saying that I've like hurt you in any way or tried to stop you, bro, because honestly, we could look at the tails of the tape and we can kind of see where you've gone. And yeah, it does seem like you have deleted some of the videos that you've made about me, but there's still a lot of them that you've put out there about me being connected to psyops, the CIA, and all these other things because I play fucking ARG games online and I solve puzzles. I mean, what happened to the strong AI research, Quinn? What happened to all that other stuff? I've left you alone and I've been really, really nice with it, and it's fine. But like at a certain point, when you're calling people an asshat, posting it on your website, and basically attacking a person directly, like you've been doing it for a while now, and I just don't see how you could sit there and act like, you haven't been a part of people that have been attacking me for months now. And, with this new interjection with you being on Crowdsource the Truth and basically rolling or palling around with Jason Goodman and attacking me, is really, really weird. Talking smack about me, laughing about me. I mean, it's like, okay, dude, whatever. I guess that's your, forte or how you want to do things. But ultimately, I've already like shared a bunch of information with people about like our interactions, and like I've done the right thing. I've done the right thing and saved most of the stuff that you've put out about me so that we could really, really see. Because I've always watched all of the videos that you've put out about me, especially, and I've always made sure to, try to answer any of your questions. But, like when you say stuff like a couple months ago like this.
Connections, he leaves a comment that says, LOL, you keep falling into the logic traps I leave for you. I create a tagger and he does what I ask because we are friends. You guys can keep thinking I'm after Defango. You can keep thinking I'm crowd striking, sourcing BS shit. When in the beginning, I was just trying to warn the dude that he was involved in some really horrible, horrible occultists. That's all I was trying to do for the dude. I liked him in the beginning. I loved his YouTube channel. I thought he was creative and smart. I was going to leave him alone, but he came back into my radar when I was researching strong AI. Like I said, I don't know the dude. I'm not making any accusations. I just have questions, and instead of answering my questions directly, he made it.
So yeah, it's just like, okay, so you've been answering and directing questions, but then what's this all about, dude? What, you research on Jason Goodman's channel and you go through? I mean, there's a very, very smart thing that we've done here and made sure that we've, saved everything that you've been working on. And, most of the attacks and some of them, like this one that you deleted, videos unavailable. Just because your videos are unavailable doesn't mean that we still can't get to them, Quinn. Like this live logic session that you had with Jess that's unlisted, where we proved that you were just using a chat bot and you actually didn't write the chat bot yourself. It was just thing. It's like I don't have any problems with you doing whatever it is that you're doing, but I do have problems when you're just like outright like telling fibs about me or just being rude. Honestly, like I haven't ever been rude. I've never called you an asshat. I mean, I think the worst thing I've ever called you, man, is crazy, because you've said some pretty crazy, outlandish shit, bro. So I still want to come at you from a situation with love, as a Buddhist or whatever, like how you are. I understand the power of Ganesh, and I invoke the right of elephant power to bless you, because that's basically what it seems like you need. You need blessings of protection and abundance, because obviously you haven't had that in a while, and you're seeing yourself rise up and you're moving up in the world and you're sharing information, but you're going to start having to really, really look at the research that you're sharing with people, because you might find yourself actually having to answer for some of this stuff from people that have been researching things far longer than you. And I really hope I don't have to see any more ridiculousness coming from your channels, although, we both know that that's probably not going to be what's happening. And it's just even like with this latest White Rabbit, I'm glad that you're investigating QAnon and now you're putting it on your hashtag Tyler, but now you're trying to tell people that a human being is an artificial intelligence, and how's that? Like, where does that come through? Are you like doing that whole story narrative thing where you're taking people into one way, or are you just putting things out there for people? Hmm. I definitely made a comment on this video. Like, this Asura Star has always come into my comment section and talking crap. But, where's my comment, Quinn? You're just going through and you're taking up all the research, calling me member of the deep state, taking me, what's it called, making me look like a deep state douche because I showed people the video that when I recorded the first interaction that I had with you. This is my first interaction with you, Quinn. This is when I first learned about you and you were sharing me your information. I'm not going to take that down because it establishes a history with you. And you can call me deep state all you want, but anybody with a half a brain, 200 plus IQ, that's what you tell people, Quinn, is that you have a 200 plus IQ. So, you're telling me that you're as smart as Chris Langdon? You're telling me that you're one of the top 12 smart people in the world? So you're telling me that you're smarter than Paul Allen, you're smarter than Stephen Hawking, you're smarter than Albert Einstein, Juliet Poguer, Gary Kasparov, Philip Emigwali, Christopher Michael Langan, Kim Yoon John, and a few others. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna make you try to prove that or whatever, bro. I'm just saying that it's really, really crazy when you started off, you came to me, you started messing with me and attacking me, and when I decided that when I realized that you were just a troll, I left you alone. And for months now, you've just been attacking me in the same exact way that Jason Goodman has been doing. And now you guys are doing it together. And you put stuff down like this that says that I'm a deep state douche and I need to get out of your life and blah, blah, blah. You don't want my channel and I make your skin crawl. What? Like, what?
Now, you would have known about my research before it was too late. Right? You. You would have known about me 6 months ago, before any of this happened, if it wasn't for one person. And that person is named Defango. See, because when I started all of my research, Defango and his hacker friends and their chatbot armies, well, they made my life hell.
Chatbot armies? Quinn, I got videos of you creating chatbots, manipulating chatbots. There was one of them that you deleted. Here's the other one where you were actually programming one of those chatbots or one of these bot armies that quote unquote you're talking about. And then there's probably bots on your fucking thing. Let's see. These all look real, but let's just scroll down a little bit. Because I understand how to look for bots. Oh, you know what? We should just go to the tweets and replies. I can tell that you have bots on your Twitter because of stuff like this. Are you asking me to visit? Blah, 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 blah. Are you asking me to visit? Blah, 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 blah. Like, you're the only one that uses it. I don't use bots. I don't do that shit. Never have, never will. I don't have to. I have people. I got a posse. Real life human beings. Mechanical Turks. Which is a huge difference than bots. I don't trust computers. I trust people. And I hope and pray that the people that I work with know exactly how to utilize the tool known as the computer that's sitting in front of them. Although, the computer is only a tool because all the answers come from the self. And that's why it's always, when you're moving forward in life and you're investigating things, is I don't think of the computer as, just a tool. I think of it as an extension of myself, and that's how I utilize it because that's how it should be. And that's how connected I am to these types of systems. And why would I be worried about using bots or bothering you, dude? I never do. I mean, when people make videos and stuff about you, it's because you do crazy and outlandish things, and you say crazy and outlandish things that you base upon proof. Yet, what is going on? What are you doing?
Made it so I don't even believe any of you are real people. They came at me so hard. Now, I don't have to show you the proof to this because Defango and I both know it's true that he...
What do you mean? No, you need to show us the proof of this. I want to see the proof of this because I can't find any proof that I've done anything. And I can't find any proof that my friends have done anything. All I've seen is real people either A, make videos or make some comments, and then you've just been like, oh my god, they're bots. Where's the critical thinking, man?
Things like attack me in private chat rooms. And I'm not saying he did it, but boy, have some bots that...
You just said that I did it.
Sure look a lot like the bots him and his buddies use have been coming at me for a very long time.
His buddies use and coming at me?
So, had this Defango not made memes about me and bashed me...
But I never made a single meme about you, and I haven't bashed you. I've just made videos reconfirming earlier notions that we had already learned about you that you have scrubbed from your channel as to hide this information from individuals out there in the community. See, I'm a very meticulous individual with these types of interactions, and I save information, just like I have been with Goodman. I have also been doing it with you because, you always seem to do something that's very, very out of character and weird. Now, I don't want to have an internet fight with you, even though that's exactly what's happening right now. I'm just King Hayes at Defango, and I'm the winner of a fucking Gold Star Award. And if I won an award, I would like to get that award. So, like, you can get my phone number, or you can email me, and I can totally get together on this one. But obviously it's time for us to at least have a conversation outside of it, because the only conversation, Quinn, we've ever had directly was the first time we talked to Discord. And since I put out my Mr. DeWitty video in Anonymous, all of a sudden you've been attacking me and attacking me. And I know your narrative is just the same as Jason Goodman's with oh well, he came at me first. And I'm just like, well, that's verifiably false because we have the video proof and evidence. Because I meticulously hold the cards in all of these interactions. So, what do we do from here? Quinn, I don't have any ill will towards you. I just wish that you would do a lot better research and stop trying to apply AI to everything, because AI seems to be your buzzword. It seems to be the word that you just think that you're just going to go with because it's going to work for you. Although, currently you aren't an expert on AI, and I believe that you might be an expert on bots, but chat bots are not AI. You might be able to say that you're an expert on expert machines, but even then, that still remains to be seen, because we haven't actually seen you put out a chat bot that you've actually written. Everything that you currently use is just a boilerplate of somebody else's already out there code or pasteware. So, you know, being a script kiddie is a script kiddie. It doesn't matter if you can, trick people into thinking that you have more information about that. Like, that's why I show what I do, and I don't go outside of my realm of expertise, although I do understand. So, what's the deal, Mr. DeWitty? Because that's you, right? Mr. DeWitty was always you. You were the one that was always creating all these things and trying to make your rise to power, right? And that's what I'm here doing, is just stopping your rise to power. I mean, I say, bam, dude, you're almost up to 9,000, bro. Bless, you just blew up as fast as I did. Good job to Jason Goodman's crew for getting you up there. Now, it's going to be up to you, because, you might be able to trick people for a little bit, but, with guys like Cliff High and other YouTubers that are starting to view you for what you are, it's going to be very, very difficult.
The entire planet would have known about my research before it was too late. So, we can all thank Mr. Defango for being the king asshat. So, Defango, you win the asshat Gold Star Award. You're the guy who kept my research from the rest of the world. You shall be forever known as King Asshat.
We can only do what we can do. And Quinn, I love you. I forgive you. And I hope that, we can move forward from this interaction, because I'm quite tired of having to deal with this kind of thing from you, of all people, where, we've already, kind of gone back and forth. You said you were going to leave me alone, and then you didn't keep your word. On top of that, you're still pushing the same kinds of narratives to your followers, that your subscribers that are just coming out to you, and now those subscribers are attacking me based on, bad information that's been given to you or given out by you. And you talk about me being like a deep state agent, the shill. I mean, you're the one that was up in Shasta. You're the one that acts all weird. You're the one that, meets up with Dave Acton, meets up with Jason Goodman. We don't have any records of what you do in between your little endeavors. We don't have records of what you do in between any of the stuff that we do. We just have the content you put out. You don't have the same kind of look or same kind of eye on your life as I do. And, I'm very inquisitive about that whole situation. Because I know, we can just do reversal, go back and forth in the crazy cosmic dance like Kali, like CERN, like the White Rabbit, you know, instantaneous, spontaneous transmissions across the fields. Sure. But at the end of the day, we still have all the information that has been seen and shown. And I want people to understand that, you know, like I'm not trying to attack Quinn Michaels. I'm just trying to say, hey, quit attacking me. Quit bullying me, bro. Quit bullying me at the behest of Jason Goodman. You're better than that, you know? Like obviously, you know, in my opinion, I still think that you're just trolling Jason Goodman. Lift the Veil figured out that you were trolling him, and that's probably why you guys don't have such quite a good connection anymore. But it looks like Jason Goodman's all about having a comrade in arms that is willing to take me out or take me down or make me or paint me as a bad individual, and that's fine. I'm just like, you know, eventually people are gonna figure out your troll, Quinn, and you know, who's gonna be the king ass hat then? Anyways, thank you so much to all my subscribers, my Patreons, everybody out there. Thank you for the love and support. I just want everybody out there, you know, besides Quinn, to know that, you know, I got nothing but love for you guys. I got nothing but love for anybody else out there, and I don't want to have to deal with this. You know, this has always been an expert education and how to deal with online stalking and bullies because you need to stand up for yourself. You know, like that's what I always tell people: stand up for yourself. You know, you don't have to use your fists. You can use your words at the same time as if you keep meticulous records of things, you can really, really show individuals what the truth of the fiction is. Because if not, if you didn't,
summer, being taken to Freemason temples for rituals and hanging out with the leader of the organization named Mr. DeWitty, and him telling you about how you need to keep me out of his way because, like, I get in his way. But the big part.
anyways, like Quinn, I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. But ultimately, we should probably talk, you know, have a direct conversation to see what we're going to do about this because there are unanswered questions, and I've never stopped or hampered any of your research. It only sounds to me like a lot of the times you've been going into your research, you've utilized seeing my name because, you know, your research, if you haven't figured it out, the reason you see my name all over the place is because it was my research first, or it was the research that I was digging into and still am digging into. And I don't have a problem with working with you, but I do have a problem with you just, you know, running a gov. So take it or leave it. You have a decision to make, you know. You can hit me up, we can talk about this, or you can just keep moving forward on your current approach vector. And anyone with logic will make the right decision, really. Because it's really to the people. You know, I don't know how to move forward with this stuff. I just know how to be myself and be true to this interaction, and that's all I've ever tried to do. So, balls in your court, buddy. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. You want to donate, you can donate. Links in the description below. Either way. Much love to you guys. Namaste. You know, whatever. All that shit. Like, sometimes we just gotta do what we gotta do, boy. Feel like I'm